Welcome back to Iron Smoke Show with this motherfucker. Like I said, let me know too in the comments whether or not that works for me or only Samuel L. Jackson. So today we're going to use that dirty, dirty word, spatchcock. We know what it is, but it sounds wrong. So that's what we're going to do to this bird is we're going to spatchcock it. And I'm going to cheat again today and throw it in the fucking oven. Still working on smoker repair. So anyhow, that's what we're doing. And I'll bring you closer here. Alright, so I don't know if you guys watched me spatchcock a turkey or not. I don't remember if I got that uploaded or not. So I don't have shears, but I got this fucking knife right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the spine out of it and throw it in there for gravy, what have you. You don't have to just throw it in the trash. You can actually let it roast in the pan and it'll help make a nice gravy. So find the tail here, see the neck there. Just gonna fucking cut to it. And if you don't like the sound of bone, this is not for you. You know, crunching, cracking. Try not to cut all the way through the other side as well. It's part of the challenge. Looks like I gotta take this knife to the stone again. That's true. A dull knife will hurt you more than a sharp knife. And get medieval with it if you have to. Trying to cut yourself as well is probably key. Sometimes you just gotta give it a hack. Alright, there's the whole spine. We're going to put that in the bottom of this roasting pan. Where we have potatoes and onions, I'll show you in a minute. Now, as you can see, your bird is flayed out like this, right? Take your knife and give it a good whack. Give it the CPR. Hear that crack? There's your spatchcock. So it's that fucking simple. Like, once I figured this shit out, I was like, why have I been doing chicken whole the entire time instead of doing this? It cooks faster, it cooks even. It is the cat's ass. Alright, so this is just generic Great Value olive oil. If you got that Gordon Ramsay money, then you can buy the better shit. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit on there. Oh yeah, need some sexy music to go with that. Rub this thing down like you're rubbing down your woman, your man, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to judge. That's not my place in life. But give it a good, solid rub down. Massage that bird. Show it some love before you're about to devour it. Maybe put a little bit more on there. This will add flavor. It'll also help crisp it a little bit. At least it should. Don't forget to get up under the wings. Now, you're taking this bird to the spa right now. Flip it. Get a little bit of olive oil up in here too. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. I'm throwing a roasting pan. Just try not to cut yourself on them sharp bones. Those bones are fucking sharp. Not even playing. We got our wonderful grinders here. Put some fresh cracked pepper. This is just a medley of pepper. Not to be confused with melody. Heavy. We're going to lose some of that when we put it in the pan. Get it all up in there. All inside of her. A little bit of our salt. Now this goes a long way, that pink Himalayan sea salt. Especially a grinder. You don't need a lot. And we've got smoked paprika. Probably like, why the fuck do you use smoked paprika all the time? Well, I like the smoky flavor. So then it adds a little bit of color. And there's no measuring here in my kitchen when it comes to this kind of shit. And we're being lazy, not cutting fresh garlic. We're gonna put a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna save this spoon. I grabbed 2 spoons so I don't contaminate the garlic. Like I said, the bones are sharp, so you gotta be careful about that. I don't want to hear, I cut myself on the bones following what you did on the internet, and now I want to sue, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. I warned you, they're sharp. And if you're gonna be cutting yourself on bones, that's your own fault. Now we're gonna turn the bird. Same thing again on this side. Doesn't really matter what order. I'm gonna go a little heavier with the salt on the skin. I believe it helps crisp it up. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna open these guys out a little bit. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Oh wait, I got my knife here. Maybe. Watch me fuck that up there. Sometimes you just gotta spread that thing out. A little pepper. And we're putting a lot of pepper on there, because I like some pepper. Smoked paprika again. Basically everything I did to the other side, we're doing to this side. A little bit of our minced jarred garlic here. And if it was the right time of year, I'd have some other fresh herb, but I don't. So, unfortunately, you get what you fucking get. Especially when you live here where it gets cold. I mean, the growing season's not super long, but that's just what it is. So there you go. We're gonna then transfer this to the roasting pan. So there you go. It's in the motherfucking pan. We got 2 of those PBRs in the bottom with potatoes, onions. All those drippings are gonna fall on the potatoes, and yes, I am gonna put butter on here as well as it crisps up a little bit. All right, so we got about 30 more minutes left. Got some seasoned butter, salted butter at the moment with a little splash of lime juice. Now we're just gonna baste that motherfucker. And we're running about a half a stick of butter. I usually run 1 to 2, but I'm trying to be less of a fat fuck. So that way maybe Gordon Ramsay will come and see what the fuck I'm doing and not call me big boy or fat ass or something, because I've gotten a little large. So I know he doesn't like large people, if you've ever watched his shows. So we're just going to baste that motherfucker. And mind you, our potatoes are getting all that beer, all that dripping. Pour a little bit more there on the tits. Oh yeah. See, we took the chicken to the spa. We gave it a couple of drinks. Oiled it down again. Now we're giving a nice little heat treatment. Making this chicken like sex. Make your food sexy. Alright, we've let it rest. It's cooked. Temped out at like just shy of 170. Now let's get this motherfucker out of the pan. So this is the first time I've actually oven cooked a fucking bird ever. Typically I like to smoke them. So let's fuck around and find out and see what we got going on here. Well, that's juicy. Quarter there. I did have to bump up the temp. I'm pretty sure the breasts were probably frozen. That's probably a massacre right there. That's why I say I'm not a butcher, I'm a butcher. And we're gonna slice off a little breast here. Oh, that is a juicy, juicy chicken titty. Smells delicious. Got a dry piece in that right there. Very hot, very, very tasty. Pardon me as I'm trying to choke down some chicken. So, till next time, try this out. It ended up being about an hour and 30 minutes at 400, but I think, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's still a little frozen in the center. And fuck around and find out.